He was really impressive. That's sort of my first real encounter with Boros, apart from just being a name somewhere that people mention every once in a while. So, yeah, I look forward to it. Demq going to be taking down Kscerato to begin with. Art is back into it, though, when he takes down Kscerato on top. So it's a pretty good start. 3 versus 3 here. The bomb is going to get planted. And actually, look at Waro and Boros. They both have some really advanced positions. There's Boros coming into it. Will take down Sage when crouching in. The drop goes down. Boros will finish the round. Yuri never stood a chance on that. And actually backfires on them.
Well, there's none of those smokes. Excuse me, Art does have one, but I think it's going to be late. Actually, not even going to get it out. I think he might have even been throwing a Molotov, so all that utility that you mentioned, keeping it in their hand, it goes to waste. Kscerato stuck in A main. No one to challenge his position, but he can do nothing except listen to the footsteps. He can't actually stop this plant. So it'll be 2-0 for Monte, and the only question remaining in this round is how many people might fall prey to Kscerato?
Yeah, he's got that position, but I mean, it's very hard for him to do much of anything. If they exit that way, again, the bomb blast radius on this map is enormous, so you got to be running away somewhere, but it looks like they're going to go the other way. So not even Kscerato is going to get much of anything done.
Theory and coming up with ideas, and then the week they spent in Europe boot camping before this to put those theories and ideas into actual practice against the better competition. And I mean, he's talked a lot about how they've changed a little bit of a style, which we've heard from a number of teams always coming into majors, mentioning a lot about their pace change on different maps, you know, faster or slower. Some of the losses they've taken recently, losing the E.G. Black has made them kind of second guess things. So this is our kind of first glimpse of what some of these adaptations and changes that Furia have talked about, what they're actually going to look like inside the server.
Taking shots at E.G. Black is like, certainly. We lost to E.G. Black and we realized.
Yeah, he's like, that'll make you have a conversation with Jesus. That'll make you stare in the mirror and really get a good, clean look at yourself.
Some really underhanded BM. I like that. It's good. Yuri and drop a left, and you know all the fun I was trying to outline earlier with the smokes. None of it came into play. Bit of a shame. I like the attempt anyway. I mean, it's doable. Oh, Yuri, that's good. Get warmed up. We saw earlier how much it can matter to get a couple of kills. I mean, Gamer Legion sort of managed to pave their way back into a game by getting some of those early frags and keeping the economy low on the opposite side. So you want to see something similar here. 3-0 though in favor of Monte. It's a great start. We like to see it.
Yeah, clean start.
Good nades towards that donut position as well. But now, that's a very aggressive run right past. Yuri, one bullet. He's like, I heard something.
Yep, gives away his position as well. Actually, I think they heard 2 M4s. Boros steps up in either way. Regardless, they had no idea. Oh, he's lucky the team kill comes in. He thought for sure he had that kill a little bit early. 1 for 1, and that feels like it's not nearly as good for the step that Boros had on that setup.
Could have easily been a double spray down. I don't disagree. Yeah, but a team kill to equalize it, make it a 4-on-4. A bit of an off angle, but against the AWP Aurora, it's not going to make a difference. Instantly taken down. Kscerato, wide swing. It's another team kill. They're keeping it reasonable, I suppose. Making it a fair fight here. It's drop and safe, but they're way across the map. They're not even going to give it a shot here.
No, and they shouldn't. Too far away when this eventually does come in, and obviously the AWP in hand as well. No kits on either one of the players, so just preserve what you've got. That's pretty damn simple from Monte.
I agree. Almost unforgivable. That could really backfire on them a little bit, although they still have Art and Kscerato heavy on the A-bomb set, and they should know this, Monte. There's nobody in middle. They should realize this is going to be a tough defense. Good grenade on top. Art and Kscerato locking it down, stopping the bomb with 25 seconds here, and Boros and SDY, they should have no chance of getting into it. Another missed shot here from Safe. Just getting that AWP warmed up, hopefully soon. 15 seconds, and I don't think they can get this bomb in time. Kcerato's got it covered, and they're going to realize now. Boros going to go down. There's the connection Safe was looking for at the start of it. And SDY might want to try and find a way to die here before. Well, now he gets the kill, maybe not. Could try and pick up the AWP. That would be something to work with. He had that image in his brain. He wanted that to work out. Almost going down. Krasnal putting on the pressure, but Kscerato will live through it. He's aware that someone could be peeking on the other side. And even though he's making a lot of noise, and actually might intentionally be making that noise because Art is in there with him, so he might be signaling that fallback and hoping that someone's going to overextend. They're just, oh, there's the smoke to help him out. Art nearly in trouble, but he's aware.
You kind of, okay, so I was going to say, you kind of almost have to abandon him in this position, but Safe comes over to help out, and this is the problem, trying to overextend to help a teammate in a tough position. You expose yourselves to those plays. They'll lurk in through the A bomb site once they realize there's 2 players in middle. Safe picked up, shifting over towards the red room with the AWP, and Demka has immediate impact. The defense is spread far too thin.
Yeah, it is. You're right. They got stretched out across the map. He's going to get the last kill too, make it a triple. And Monte right back into it. 5-1 in their favor. Oh, this is starting to look like a really, really impressive opening.
Yeah, they're starting to really expose Furia's defense. It's the second time Boros has had the confidence to just step through that smoke. Yuri's going to have a tough time throughout this whole half. A little bit of frustration where you're trying to execute a new style and it's just not working. It's getting stopped. You're getting overrun. Maybe the plays your opponent is making isn't letting you feel comfortable in that new style. So this is going really well for Monte. 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Monte towards Jaguar and Cave. And now access to start knocking on the door of the B bomb site.
What an HE to follow off on drop there. Yeah, they don't have a lot to work with on the defense anyway, but still. They slow it down. They want to see if there's going to be a reaction coming in from that CT side. Bomb is back there as well, so they have everything under control. Risky position to try and implement sort of a newer style into a major tournament. But again, if you feel like the old style maybe isn't working, and some of the results suggest that maybe they weren't.
Yeah, and again, like as we mentioned at the start of this, Furia has been getting beat up to start this year as well.
True.
Very disappointing loss in Katowice, not going as deep as they would have liked at Pro League. They've had some really rough events where things just haven't felt like they've clicked super well for this team, so you can understand why they would kind of pull the trigger on some more drastic changes to a play style, but certainly here, we're not seeing the results of it just yet. 6-1. A call out of spawn. Not spreading into a default. It's Kscerato who's going to have the full weight of this attack on his shoulders. That's a nice nade to start things off.
Nice nade, defensive smoke as well. Sets up practically a one-way, and he just mows them down. Boros and Demka both going down. No chance at all. The bomb is going to get planted. That's a very, very fast bomb plant, and with SDY getting the kill, this round is back on again. They can still win it. 2 versus 4 now. There is 2 kits in play, so they should have time for it, and what a great Molotov. Waro put out of position now. Krasnal still hiding on the other side. They don't have any more needs that are worth speaking of on the Monte side, but that is such a quick bomb plant that Furia need to move pretty quickly to get onto this retake. Waro, good shot. That's going to drop Yuri. Art is there in return, and that defuse already happening, but they get off it immediately. They're not sure about it. 3 seconds left, and
no
Waro,
bullets.
Yeah, he had to reload. The Glock would have been a better choice, and they're going to try and run him down. It will be the round for Furia, and did they find him? Yes, they will. It's right at the end of the round, so
there it is.
Good retake.
Yeah, that AWP nerf preventing any kind of a miracle through the smoke. Only 5 bullets and just gone to waste. Good start though from Kscerato. The initial defense, the gap created by his own defensive smoke works wonders. Approaching on any position. Safe is now doubled up in Donut as well. Oh man, that's a great fight for Waro.
Yeah, Boros going to be calling it in. He gets another one, taking out Kscerato and Art. How much of a one-man army could he be in this position? He has to hold them all back, and that's a great start. Runs a little bit out of bullets and is out position in that fight. Drop is going to be on his own in the 1 versus 2. 14 seconds of the bomb being planted. Boros is miles away. If Drop wins this one right now, I don't think Boros could even get here in time. He's running up behind him now, but the FAMAS and no kit in hand, and this is taking a little bit too long now. Krasnal holding him back, just buying time for Boros to get there, and he'll get the job done himself. Good double kill. They actually saved 2 AWPs on the T side. For whatever reason, it's going to be a 7-2 scoreline, and Monte, they're right back in the drivers.
Okay.
Do it again. I was going to say, might have a chance, but that right eye peak is a little bit too powerful, and they're well aware of that boost. They know that it's up there. Boros making the AWP work. Not usually his weapon of choice, but whatever. We'll get the job done anyway. They realize where safe is. Good headshot. Again, it's just a little bit too late. Boros with the HE at the end of it. And another round for Monte.
And the double op setup actually works to crack open that bomb site. You know, SDY picking it up off his teammate's body and finding a pick into the A site. Then Boros goes to work inside of A as well. That's a great initial shot, but so hard to duel consistently against those ops at that kind of a range. And obviously Boros has got all the safety in the world, even jiggling Kscerato out of position.
HE there to follow it up would have really been something that could have worked out. Now they're going to be sneaking close to Art. Does he realize they might just pop their way through? They do have Waro, who could be throwing a flashbang for them if they really wanted to, but Safe is going to be good on that one. That's an early start, and he takes down Demq.
And he set up Art perfectly. Set up Art just perfectly. Boros hears the footsteps leading away. He thinks he's got space to work with, and it's not the case. Finally, Furia's looking at having a clean round.
It's looking unlikely. They're already out to hunt him down. Art coming in on the one side, Drop holding you inside of the B-bomb site. And there's the timing for it. Couple of clicks, and Art will delete him from the round. 3 AKs stolen in the previous round for Furia, so a lot to be working with as well on that CT side. Well, they're still waiting for it. Boros flashed out, but he's good for the kill anyway. Good little shot, and that actually reveals a fair bit, right? Double push in there.
Oh.
Art's on the other side. Good grenade to slow them down and just murdering them inside of the smoke. Art continuing. Waro, a bullet away from death here. And Furia definitely going to get that 4th round and also collapse the economy of Monte here. Wow, that was such an expertly timed bit of utility.
Yeah, that was actually done perfect. And Monte not really applying a whole lot of pressure to force out that utility early. You got to give a shout out to Art. You mentioned it, 3 defenders there. A good rotation from Art to read what's coming. Monte gets stopped cold, and you're exactly right. First time they've had to encounter any economic issues, and it comes in round 13. They'll have this op, but what can they bring together around it? Yeah, Molotov into a smoke, into a nade behind the smoke. You've already eliminated 2 players over in Cave and Jaguar. You kind of know exactly what's coming. Yeah, that's
a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, he really was. It looked like a triple was going to be lined up for him. Good turn, good check from Monte. Op still a little bit dangerous, but you'd have to be really fortunate with the timings to be able to bust open the defense. 18 seconds. And Boros is the only one remaining with the P250. Gonna get caught by Art, and Furia's up to 5.
Boros effect just yet. He's been a little bit more slowed down than I was expecting, so see if they're going to be able to put him into play. The flashbang is amazing, and the follow-up angle couldn't possibly have been better either. So Drop is going to be going down back into a 4-on-4.
Yeah, caught in transition, drop into a new spot. This is where Boros might come into play, but Art shuts him down early as he swings in towards CT spawn. Not a whole lot of utility left for Monte, even before that kill comes out. Only 2 flashbangs in a smoke, so not a whole lot of resources. Had to go for some challenges in that fashion. Krasnal and Waro going to be up next with some resistance as Safe and Yuri push down B ramp.
That is so close to being a peak. I can't believe they didn't see the helmet there. Oh, Drop. Safe. I think he must have spotted it. Krasnal hiding right up close. Does he hear that? I think they must know that he's there. Yeah, there we go. But he misses the shot anyway. And the 2 versus 3. With about 20 seconds left, there is a flank coming in. SDY, he's just looking for that gun barrel. 18 seconds now, and the bomb is on the ground. SDY is going to get the kill, but he might be a little bit too late here. 12 seconds, they're going to go straight for the bomb plant. And Art and Kscerato on the retake. He's picked up an AK in transition here, Art, and that's probably a smart play.
Yeah, but SDY hasn't gotten out of this position. Art knows he's going to be inside the bomb site. That's where the assumption is made. So now using the smoke before it fades to get over towards ramp, and SDY might have a solid position for this 1v2.
He's planted way far away from the wall bang, so he can't use that on the other side, and we wouldn't risk it anyway. They have kits, so they're going to go straight for this one. SDY, this is a very, very hard round to win. Grenade doesn't touch him at all. Going to set up a flashbang, but they're already on... Oh, actually, they come off the defuse. They're going to go back to it right away, but that's risky. Who knows what could have happened. If he gets the first headshot there, he might just win the round. Good retake, and Furia, they're going to be a step closer, 6-8 now. Krasnal going to be sneaking in, but yeah, you hear him running back like that. If you're on the T side, you're wondering, why is he running? Like, the fact that he's giving away the footsteps is so suspicious, and there was an waiting. Art just comes back in, and the spray is god tier. Going to be taking down Krasnal there. 4 versus 5 to start the round with.
I can't help but feel, and I don't mean to just rag on him so much, but I feel like Safe has had so many opportunities to give Furia 5-on-4 in this half, and this could be a completely different half if a few more of those shots connected. Regardless, the rest of Furia has kind of come online to pick up the pieces, and more aggression downs the B ramp, and that means this is going to be a 7th round for Furia.
So what? Art ran back to pick up the AWP to go back and get another kill with it. It was in CT spawn. That's so sick. 8-7 at the end of it. Lead for Monte, but the second half is going to get rough. We'll be right back with it. Yeah, leading from the front right now is Art. That's impressive work. And they need it badly right here. The pistol round coming up, second half. We're on Ancient. Boros, yeah, he's realized the sauna what they don't feel comfortable at all, and now they're getting sandwiched, but they're battling their way out. 2 big kills for Boros, and Warrior will spin around and get the kill on drop as well, and somehow, in spite of almost getting set up in a trap, they were almost getting stuck on that ramp. They just shot their way out of the problems. That's incredible to see.
Unbelievable. That's a round of just straight bullying Furia, pushing down ramp, not even caring that you're stuck. You know you're getting wrapped around from the bomb site, but what a double kill from Boros. And Kscerato's got utility that he can't put into play. He's got no armor, and so he'll be taken down. The Glock does nothing. Second pistol round to Monte.
He can't get the round back, can he?
So let's talk about this a little bit while this round kind of comes to waste. Looks like Furia just going to do an A-rush. Some of the changes that they've talked about, Kscerato in his interview talked about with Furia's T side is a few more rounds. They don't like play like slower every single round, but they add a few more rounds where they slow things down and mention, you know, they kind of realize, you know, one of the things they haven't been bringing to the game is those kind of slower pace mid-round situations.
Accuracy's off the charts. Art's going to be walking in the middle right around the smoke. Oh, this is a really sick play. He's hearing a lot right now, realizing what's going on, and he'll find the kill on Warrior. That was all information for Art to get that kill. Really well done.
Yeah, I heard those tags coming in. He got hungry. Look at Yuri, though. Challenging on the fallback, and Yuri's opened up the A bomb site, but he's going to back away. No one in position to really build anything off of it. But that's a huge kill to find. Boros has got to be careful. If he tries to chase this kill down, he saw the barrel. Look at all the reactions that Furia will have. He's not getting away. There's going to be a follow-up fight. He just didn't know where it was coming from. Good peek from drop.
Yeah, somebody was going to get him. Just wasn't really clear which player it was going to be. Kscerato now going to be getting the 1 kill there, and actually they brought it back from a 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2 in a matter of seconds here in the middle. That's a bit concerning. The bomb is really far back. Yuri, though, he's holding it. They're going to know where he is, and they should be able to piece the rest of it together here. Monte still with a good shot at winning it. Kscerato sneaking up behind Yuri. And now safe. 1 versus 2. 30 seconds. And STY, not that far away from it here. Oh, he just runs into it. This is so risky, but he wins the fight anyway. The widest swing imaginable to get that kill.
That was a 2-on-4 brought back. And that's kind of what you mentioned with Boros, although it was Kscerato and STY to really put it into play. But yeah, you slow the round down like we've kind of talked about. They've changed into and tried to incorporate into their game. And it gave all the time and all the peaks in the world over to Monte to actually recover the situation.
Yeah, it seemed like there was another opportunity there for them, maybe, but Furia now back with the pistol. Tech9 trying to run down STY and Demcube. It's not going to happen. The organ play as well. And a 5 versus 3. Warrior coming through the smoke to bring down Art. Definitely an attempt to try and see if you can get that pounce on them, and it does not that far away from working, right? If you get one of those 2 kills towards the donut position, a lot could happen from it, but they just never really got the opening that they were looking for. So instead, it's 12-7. This is such an aggressive play coming out from Monte.
Yeah, this is crazy. They have so much information. Kcerato's in danger. Warrow's going to peek this. Oh, there's the nice pick. Kscerato had to have an immediate headshot, but they still don't know about Demka. Lurking in from behind. The defense entirely shifting over. Oh, this has disaster written all over it.
Yeah, bomb down, Kscerato on the other side. They just didn't know. You're absolutely right. You're not expecting for someone to be there just yet. And even if someone was there, you probably thought maybe it was the AWP or something like that. Art on his own, and this round has been taken away by Monte.
And also, I mean, all the utility defensively, when you have that information, it's just like, hey guys, burn your Molotovs, burn your smokes, burn your nades, all on the ramp, all in the cave. Just delay things as much as possible for these flanks to get into position, and everything is just perfectly timed for Monte. Art can do nothing but save.
They had it a little bit in the first half. We question whether that was going to be enough, but they need a start even in the second half right now. Boros getting a kill there. Kscerato lining it up. And the AK spray way too efficient. He's going to come for the last one. Actually, Boros will be the one to pick that one up. 14-7 and a swift defense here for Monte at the B-bomb site. Not even close to losing it.
This one feels done.
Does. Look at the flash there.
Yeah, this one feels over. Yeah, that's a lot of team flashing as well. Kcerato's incredible performance. He's at 4 kills.
No bomb plants in any of those 6 rounds either. They're not even getting any kind of an after plant going. Waro and Krasnal to start this round with 5 versus 3.
They've taken over the whole map. You have to move in towards A if you're Furia now, probably earlier than you would have liked. You wanted to establish mid control before this push, and oh my dear lord.
God, yeah, just shows up with that stolen AK and shutting it all the way down.
Run through the RMR. I still don't feel great about that team. That's going on over on the B stream. It's about to be 10-8 in the favor of Fnatic playing on Nuke.
Oh, they're hunting down after the clock has run out. They find him. Kscerato thought he was safe, but he wasn't. 3 AKs, 1 Galil, 1 P250 here.
Cooked like a fish you pick up in the bar.
Wow, that took a dark turn. That makes me nervous, Jason. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, Drops at least got something. He's got an opening kill, but now his team cut off by utility. He's dropped. Krasnal's been excellent, and look at the courage he's displaying, just kind of, you know, throwing caution to the wind. He's parked in a little bit of a gap, so mid can't quite see him.
Yeah, that smoke went down and segmented that early push from drop. Otherwise, it was a good attempt. You've got to say, Krasnal going to be sneaking in a kill on Safe and Yuri, and they got Art on the A bomb side, right? That's completely open, but the bomb is miles away. How do you even get here? And he might just back up into it. Whoa, he's got the perfect crosshair placement there, and Art is dead before he even knew what hit him.
Kscerato was starting to move back, but not anymore. And there goes Yuri. 1v4, and he's not even going to get a chance to play. What a dominant victory from Monte. A statement win, 16-7 to start their legend stage. And for Furia, all that philosophy and theory probably feels a little bit horrible at the moment.
Yeah, they needed something more than this. There's no question about it. But for Monte, this is a statement win right now. Well done.